Hi everyone, Carl here with Bowls in the Head. I just wanted to prep a video clip slash voiceover for you on how to create profiles on our new app Lawn Bowls Buddy that is available rather from the Play Store and will be available for iOS later November. Just to give you a brief rundown of what we're doing, we are having a beta testing phase, and we will be looking for 1,000 users to use the platform and to create profiles and create clubs, upload tournaments, and things like that. That's our first phase for testing, just profile creation and for clubs to upload tournaments, and also bowlers or users to be able to nominate to your tournaments through Lawn Bowls Buddy. And clubs will receive emails of nominations, and the bowler will also receive emails for nominating to a particular tournament. Now what I wanted to do is just briefly go through how to create a profile. Now once you've downloaded the app from the Play Store, you open it up and you will have a opening screen will be to create a profile or to log in. Okay, now obviously you're wanting to create a profile because you haven't logged in as yet, and once you've done it the first time, it will obviously recognise that you already have a profile and you won't need to sign in again. So once you've done that, it'll prompt you through it. It's very, very easy. We just need your name, email address and phone number. Now the email address that you put in your profile will be the email address that is sent to a club when you nominate for a tournament through our app. So, and obviously also will be the email address that you receive your confirmation email for nominating to that tournament. So make sure you put the correct email address in, your name and a telephone number. Now we're not, the privacy policy can be found on the app and also on our website as well. So once you've done that, you will, if you have a look on the screen here, you can see that I've got 3 screenshots here. The one on the left, Lawn Bowls Buddy, that is just the first screen that will appear. That's the loading screen when you open it up each time. Now once you've opened it up, the screenshot in the middle there is what is currently showing for the main dashboard. Now when you open up the app, it will take you straight to the dashboard, and if you scroll down that dashboard, you'll notice you'll be able to that's where the live feed, the news feed is found, and you can upload photos and post comments and things like that on it. Now the screenshot on the right there, that's the sidebar menu. Now if you have a look on that middle screenshot, if you have a look in the top left there, you can see 3 lines that's next to Lawn Bowls Buddy. That's your menu, so at any time you can press that and the shot on the right hand side there will be displayed and you can navigate through the platform through that side menu. Now let's move on to our next set of slides. Okie dokie. So there are our next slides. Now this is how you create a profile for yourself. Now that is my profile there with my details up there. It's very simple. Obviously you're entering your name, region, that'll change to country at some point, Australia, New South Wales, club name, Barra Bowling Club. Now when you select your club, it will need to be preloaded into the app. Now I have got at the moment 39 clubs that I've already done that. If you create a profile and your club's not there, please get in contact with me. You can see my email address there, and I can create it for you, and then I can make you admin for that club, which then means that you are responsible for uploading tournaments and receiving nominations. Now when you create a club profile, you would generally put your bowls secretary or bowls coordinator's email address in there, or where you would normally receive electronic nominations. But yeah, if you are going to be an admin for your club, then you will be responsible for uploading the club flyers and being the one who looks after the app for your club. Now obviously I can change admin, so if you wanted to get it started and then transfer it to someone else you can, but they will have to create a profile for themselves first. Now the two screenshots there, that's just a scroll down of one page, okay? Email address, phone number, and that's all we need from you. It's not like Facebook where you want to know where you've worked and what you've done for the last 10 years of your life. We're not being that intrusive, we just want some basic details, an email address and a phone number, so you can be contacted once you nominate to a bowls tournament. Alright, let's have a look at our next slides. Alrighty, so our next three slides are how we create profiles for clubs. Now if you have a look at the first screenshot there, you can see at the top right hand side you've got Create Club. Now that's what you need to select, and then it will open up a new window, which is the second screenshot there. Now when you create a profile and you want to create your club's profile, you'll need to contact us so we can change you to a club admin. Now if you are not wanting to do that, well then that Create Club will not appear on your screens. It's only for the admins for clubs. Now as I mentioned, if you're wanting to create the club and then hand it over to somebody else down the track, you can do so. It's very, very simple, it's just a matter of letting us know. But let's assume that you are the admin and we have ticked you off, and this is now showing. So the middle screenshot, very simple, your club name, you put in what country your club is from, your club address and your club email. Now the club email is the email address that you would receive tournament nominations to. And club phone number as per usual, and club information. Now club information, you can just put your email address details in there. We will be down the track allowing clubs to also display what days they have social bowls. For bowlers that are travelling interstate or whatever it may be, they can look you up, and they will also be able to nominate for your social bowls through the app. We're yet to develop that. As mentioned, the first phase is just to get it up there, get profiles, get clubs on there, and get tournaments up there. But this is something we will be developing down the track, allowing clubs to take nominations for social bowls. And it also doesn't have to be just for travelling bowlers. If you've got your club bowlers that wake up in the morning and go, yep, I decided I'm going to play bowls today, well they can jump on the app and then nominate to social for the day, and then you'll just receive an email from it. Very straightforward. Now moving on to the third screenshot, again that's just scrolling down, okay, so once you've opened up to create a club, enter those details and you scroll down. Now you have the option to put your bank details in. Now you don't have to if you don't want to. There's no problems with security. It's no different to putting your bank details on your flyers that you put up on Facebook. And once you have saved those details, when you go to create a tournament, your bank details will automatically be attached to your tournament details. So once you put them in once, you don't have to put them in every time. However, if your bank account details change, or your email for that matter, it's very important that you update your details and make sure that they are current and correct. Down the track there will be an option for receiving payments via credit card, and look, PayPal as well. PayPal's got a bit of a problem, or the downside with PayPal is that they take a percentage of each transaction, meaning that if your tournament had a $50 buy-in, you would receive the entry fee less PayPal's cut, which is not really sort of what we're looking at doing. But there will be credit card options, and bowlers will be able to make bank transfers and then referencing their surname like what normally happens. What we'd like to do down the track is once a bowler references or enters a tournament and pays, they can do it from the app, and it will automatically create its own reference number that will be linked to the confirmation email that a club will get when a player nominates. but then again, that's down the track. And if you scroll down further from that third screenshot there on the right, you'll see upload image. Now this is where you put your club's logo. We suggest the best sizing for your logo is, I think it was 500 pixels by 500 pixels. Look, nonetheless, it's something that you can put up and you can get back to later. You'll see that some of the logos that are on the app already, it was difficult trying to find a logo that fit, and it was just a matter of sort of putting something up there so that they were displayed on the app. Once you've done that, you upload your image, and this is all being done from the phone too, remember folks. It's not available on a computer yet, but it will be. So all the images that you are putting onto your profiles and club profiles will need to come from your phone. Once you've uploaded the image, there'll then be a save button down the bottom, and it will indicate to you that you have successfully created your club. All right, let's move on to our next screenshots. All right, let's have a look now at creating tournaments. So to create a tournament, you need to go to the Find Tournaments tab in the sidebar menu, and when you open Find Tournaments, the list of all the tournaments will be displayed, and again at the top right of the screen you'll see a plus button with add tournament. Just like when you create a profile, a club profile rather, the add club button will be the same for tournaments. It'll be called add new, which will be displayed at the top right side of your screen. Now again, this will only happen once you have become an admin for your club. We've decided to just keep the adding tournaments for one member of a club to prevent multiple listings and things like that. Now users and bowlers, they'll be able to upload images of their tournaments in their news feed. However, that won't be displayed in the Finding Tournament section. Right, so you've hit the Add New Tournament, and the screenshot on your left there is a screen that will open up. Now the first thing you need to do is upload your image, which can be your flyer that you make by A4, the electronic version. You upload that, and then it will automatically show on that screen where it says upload image. You name the tournament. Look, I know lots of tournaments have got the memorial triples for such and such and what have you, which is fine, but just know that the more detail you put in there, the more clustered it looks. And if you have a look on the middle screenshot there, you can see there the New South Wales NBA Triples Tournament. It's short, it's sweet, it outlines what it is, so be a little bit selective of what you put in there, and it can't go on and on and on. Your club, okay, so what will happen is, because you have already nominated your club when you've created your user profile, it will automatically show there. Okay, so you can't create tournaments for other clubs for obvious reasons, but that will always be there, and you won't need to put it there. If it's not there for some reason, there's a drop down button there. You can have a look through. Again, if there's any problems, just get in contact with us and we can sort it out for you. The address of your tournament, okay, now that should auto-populate as well once you have locked your club in with who you bowl with. The tournament start date, and then there'll be a tournament finish date. Which are there to put in those dates, and also there will be times that it starts and times that it finishes. So you'll also be able to put in the duration and also the discipline. If you scroll down from that tournament editor, I didn't have enough room to put all the scrolling in, but yeah, you put in your start time, your end time, the tournament entry fee, and your bank details. Now your bank details, if you have entered them in to your club's profile, okay, now remembering that they are club bank details, not your personal details, your club's bank details. Again, when you create a tournament for your club, it will auto-populate and all the details will be there. There'll be a selecting your discipline with a drop-down list with singles, pairs, triples and fours, and then tournament duration. At the very bottom there will be tournament details. Now look, you can put the date that nominations close. Again, what we've prepared thus far is just something that's very simple, just to get the basic details up. But you could put register when nominations close, or you can put your club's website or anything there that you feel needs to be added. Once you've done that, you hit the save button, and then your tournament will look like, when it's opened, the middle screenshot there. Okay, so if you have a look at the buttons down at the bottom there, you've got nominate, find buddy and follow. Now the only buttons that's working at the moment is the nominate button. We will be introducing find a buddy and the follow button as well. And the find a buddy is basically if someone wants to play in your tournament but they don't have any players to make up their team, they can hit the find a buddy and their name will be listed on your end of the club admin side of basically singles who are looking for people, and you can have the opportunity to match people up and then they can create teams. The follow button will obviously be, people can select that once they've nominated, and if you make any changes or any details or cancel or anything like that, or prize money changes, you will be able to edit that, and the people who are following it will receive nominations from it. You can edit it, again, if things change, the button there next to the delete button, and then obviously the delete button, only the admins, myself, can delete tournaments at this stage, again because we don't want people going through and deleting tournaments when they shouldn't be doing so. Now once a player has hit nominate, they then moves on to the third screenshot to the right there. The example that we've used there is obviously a fours format. So you put in the lead player name, second, third and skipper. And those names that are entered there will appear on the email, the club's email that receives the nomination. Okay, so all the details will be there. It'll also show the profile details of the person who nominated, with their email address and their phone number, which is another reason why it's important to put the correct contact details in there, because if a club needs to get in contact with you and you haven't put in if you put in a fake phone number or a fake email address, there's no way of them making contact with you. So be sure to put in the correct details. But that's what your screen will look like, and the player who nominates to your tournament will also receive a confirmation email regarding their nomination to your tournament. Alright, let's have a look and see what else we've got here. Alrighty folks, the final clip for the profile creation series, and wow, it's been 20 minutes already. Alright, so the screenshot that you see on your screen now, going back to the dashboard, if you have a look at the bottom selection there, privacy policy, you can have a read through our privacy policy. The more detailed version will be available on our website, bowlsinthehead.com, and you'll also see a report a bug there, which will be what you select if you've come across an issue or a problem in relation to the operation sides of things for the app. Now when you want to become a club admin, rather than send it through as a bug report, send us through an email to Carl at lawnbowlsbuddy.com.au, and let me know that you wanted me to make you an admin. That report a bug is just if there's a glitch or if screens aren't working properly or electronic related problems, as opposed to making contact with us. But yeah, it's all the details are there for you, and my contact details are available as well. Alrighty folks, I'm going to leave you there with it now. That's the basic beta testing phase that we're starting with, just profile creations. So we went through creating your own personal profile, creating your club's profile, and then creating a tournament, and how nominations are received. We hope that you enjoy what we've created for you, and it's all in an effort to have a one-stop shop, if you like, for finding bowls tournaments and being able to nominate, and introducing technology to the sport that's been around for a long, long time. Something too I will briefly mention, we are looking at having a shop feature on the app as well. Now, in the interim, that'll be to allow travelling bowls shops that we often see when we go to big tournaments. There are people there selling bowls equipment and clothing and things like that. They'll be able to create a profile on there and also sell their goods from our platform. So keep an eye out for that, and we'll also allow another feature as well, a shop feature that will be attached to the menu for selling second-hand bowls and equipment and that sort of stuff for users as well. So that'll be developed later on down the track. Alright bowlers, that is enough from me, and if there are any more details or any more information you'd like, please get in contact with us, and we can address them as soon as they arrive. Okay folks, thanks very much, take it easy.